Hi, you guys. I want to get on here and give a reaction to Zolo Bands. Basically, he goes to his actual YouTube channel. I think he's to the point where he's a little irate about something. He's wanted to be upset pertaining to, I guess it's Jenny. I don't know if it's Jenny or he just mad at the whole internet. But he gets on there, he's actually very, very irate. He's to the point where he's saying that someone is lying on him and he does not like it. He seems like he's to the point he's fed up about something. I don't really think it has anything to do with Jenny. I think it's more so he's a little bit mad about the stuff that he's doing on the internet. But it's just accusations allegedly. But yeah, I didn't understand why he got on the live and he went left with it, and he was to the point where he was, doing like he normally does, getting his cash out. He had somebody's phone number up there that he was calling or however. I saw that in a particular video. But yeah, I don't know if it's to the point where he wants to address that person, he wants to deal with that person, or he's to the point where he just highly upset with that person. But here's my take on it. I don't understood why he wanted to go live and say what he wanted to do to somebody, or make threats to somebody, or get people to the point where they even thinking he making a threat. Because at the end of the day, if you're to the point where you want to get on the internet and make a threat, a lot of times it don't go the way you think it's gonna go. Be more specific about who you're mad at. Maybe try to talk to that person, maybe inbox them, however, but it feels like he's trying to silence that person. And I'm thinking the reason why he's silencing that person because a lot of stuff that person is saying is true, allegedly. But yeah, he was very, very upset about it, and I didn't understand why he felt like he had to be so irate. He was basically saying that he would get somebody to finish that person. And I'm looking at him with the side eye like, hey, finish that person. Why would you want to finish that person? We have what's called freedom of speech. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot silence nobody. Now you can if that's what you want to do, but don't get on social media and say that that's what you're going to do because you never know who is watching, and most importantly, who is screenshot, if that makes sense, allegedly. But yeah, he's doing his thing. However, he's saying that, he's trying to get in and do the most with his actual channel. We're here for it. We don't have no problem with him as far as his channel is concerned. But my thing is don't make no threats and accusations or say what you're gonna do or whatever. If you're gonna do something, do it in a, let me see, make it carefully with that person. Don't put it on the internet because the internet is a silent killer. You feel me? When you get to the point where you start making accusations on the internet, hold on, I got a call. Don't worry about that call. I got to screenshot it. But yeah, anyway, I to the point where I was like, what in the hell is going on with that person? Why they feel like they got to call somebody or do the most, or what is going on? I'm thinking what's going on. Somebody's info has been leaked. Yeah, that's what it is. I ain't gonna say allegedly on that. I'm gonna say factual on that. Information has been leaked. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I got on my take on it. Now, my thing is, if you feel like you won't smoke with somebody, you call that person, you say what it is, you talk to that person, but you don't silence that person. Cause I'm from down south, we don't get out like that. Talking about silencing nobody. Cause if you talk about you want to get silence somebody, you can get silenced too. You know what I'm saying? It can go both ways. You feel me? But if you want to talk to that person, hey, what's the problem? Why you doing this? You handle that thing between you and that person. You don't get an outside person to do that. Now, from where I'm from, if you to the point where you need somebody else to silence that person, and 9 times out of 10, what they saying got to be true. You understand where I'm going with this? Now, The reason why I'm saying this and I'm reacting on this particular thing, because it kind of got me a little nervous myself. Because at the end of the day, you cannot silence anybody. Because I say it again, they got free speech. Now, if what they saying is a lie, it's gonna come out in the end. Now, as far as the situation going on with them two particular people, it seems like to me that the female is telling the truth. I'm gonna tell you why. I sat back and I listened to what she had to say. And I listened to what he had to say. Her story more so adds up. I'm gonna tell you why. The type of reputation that this man has is not good in these streets, allegedly. Now, she's saying that she actually is, let's say, she's with child. You know, I kind of sympathize with her on that end. You know, you feel me? But if it's to the point where she is allegedly lying, it will come out. Now, I don't know how that other person was raised now, because I got a son myself. If you feel like that child is or ain't yours, you need to be trying to get in there and get you a DNA. You feel where I'm going with this? Because that way you will know what's what and you can proceed forward. Then there's no need to silence that person. Okay? I repeat it again. DNA, no need to silence. Now, back to the particular story. No, anybody might say I'm biased because that woman is a female or however it go, allegedly. No. I'm listening to both sides. I'm paying attention to what was said from him and her. Her story sounds actual and factual, allegedly. His story sounds like somebody that's mad that the person actually is speaking and wants to say something and wants to come out. Because the word silence was thrown in there. Now, where I'm from, when you say you want to silence somebody and you want to bring in another party, you more than 9 times out of 10, what they saying is true. Because if it ain't true, you don't need no outside. You know you can handle that on your own end. What you need to silence them for? Because at the end of the day, the truth go come out. Allegedly. But it disturbed me because I was to the point where I was looking at them like with the side eye. I'm like, huh? Silence somebody? Nah, fam. That ain't how you supposed to get out. You feel me? If you from where you say you from, that shouldn't be the way you get out. Allegedly. Now, if you mad because that particular person is trying to, I'm gonna throw the word, I'm gonna say defame your character, allegedly, then there's places you can go for that. It's called court. Child support court, criminal court. However, which way you want to do it. You know, you feel me? Those two places you can silence that person without even have to deal with that person, if that makes sense. You feel me? But I'm hoping that these two people will get their situation resolved. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't want to see nothing happen to either one of the parties over some nonsense. And I can say allegedly, because it is nonsense. If you to the point where you feel like you right and that person feel like they right, it's only gonna be one right. Allegedly. Now, I had to get on here and give my unbiased opinion. I'm sorry if anybody's to the point where they feel like they don't agree with what I have to say. It is what it is. It's my opinion. Now I'm gonna end this live. I got some stuff I need to do later on tonight. But I'm thinking I might go live later on about 11 or 12 o'clock. I don't know, but more than likely I will. But for now, I'm signing off. Everybody that's listening, commenting, or however, viewing on my videos, I appreciate you. I hope you have a happy Friday and kudos to the weekend. I will see you on the next video. Thanks, you guys.